Hello and good morning to everybody. Welcome to today's daily currency call, where Jin shares his analysis and ideas for a specific currency for each day. So today is Friday. We will be doing the Canadian dollar. So before we start today's session, to help me with this poll. Is this your first time here? Yeah, so this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both long-term investors and short-term traders. We will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So a disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. So just a quick look at the poll. Yeah, we do have some new names here today. So just want to find out if, how did you get here? Where did you know about this webinar? So while you guys are filling up the poll, a quick introduction about Jin. Jin is the founder of LCMS Traders at Forex Briefcase. He teaches members of the LCMS Traders Club on how to trade FX. And for Forex Briefcase, he trades an account with more than US $10 million on a daily basis for his managed account clients. He is also an international speaker where he speaks in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and of course here in Singapore, sharing his views about the FX market. So a quick look at the poll. I see many of you guys come in from the Telegram channel. So do allow me to share a little bit more about what is this LCMS Traders Club about. So I've just shared my screen. 1 minute. Yeah. So this is our private group on Facebook where we teach, guide, signal, and coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. So this is the place to be regardless of whether you are new, experienced, part-time, or full-time trading. So if you have joined us from the Telegram, you have been enjoying our trade signals like this, absolutely free. But the question you might have here is that you are told when to enter a trade, but you do not know where to exit. In the Traders Club, we not only give you the signals earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals like this in 5 steps, and even with a chart accompanied with the signal analysis. So we tell you the strategy behind the signals, and we actually guide you on where to exit to. So when the trade hits TP1, 20 pips, we suggest you to secure profits. So these are things that you don't get in the Telegram channel. So we do this because in the long run, you not only earn from the signals, but you also get to learn how to trade better. So if you want to learn new strategies, we do have members-only live Zoom sessions on Monday. On Monday. So we have 2 sessions on Monday and Wednesday. So Monday we have Jin sharing with us group coaching, signal coaching, and also an economic analysis. And on Wednesday we have live trading session. So on live trading session, we actually identify trades live. So the last session on 6th January, we actually had students making money already. So this is your opportunity, to pick Jin's brain on pretty much any trading related questions you might have. And lastly, we have a wide range of analysis we have for club members, like the currency correlation tables, the currency watch list, and also breaking news analysis, all here providing you with the best information for trading success. So to join the group, it is a paid subscription of $199 a year. You just have to head over to tradersclub.lcms.com.sg. I will put up the link in the chat later. So scroll all the way down. It's $199 a year, which is less than $1 a day. So if you are facing any uncertainty in your trading or taking any unnecessary risk, you need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit and coaching to improve your strategy immediately. So just want to end off by saying trading with a community of senior traders, coaches, and with Jin here guiding us, your trading journey will definitely be more profitable. So if you haven't already, make sure you click on the link to join now. Yeah, so with that, I'll pass the time now to Jin for the currency call.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Quick sound check. You all hear me good and loud and clear? Okay, I got Rizal. Just give me a thumbs up and that's it. So everyone can hear me. All right. Good. Let's get started. Today is Friday, end of the week. The first, was it? Yeah, the first week of the new year. So hope you all had a good first week. Markets have been quite volatile, but no real clear directions over the past couple of days. Over the week, what we've seen is over this week some levels of unrest in the US, but that unrest in the US did not actually lead to big price changes in the US dollar or across different financial instruments. So, sometimes be a bit careful with how prices are moving. It doesn't mean that with every news we're going to see big jumps upwards or downwards, or it also doesn't mean that sometimes every big jump is an opportunity to make money. Sometimes you do have to sit out, wait, watch it. If you're going to scalp the market, fair enough, but it's going to take a little bit more direction. Trade scalp with a direction rather than scalp for the sake of scalping or entering a trade for the sake of entering a trade. With that said, today is Friday, so big happenings tonight. Friday, we do have, let me bring that up. Not that one. Move that away, that one. All right. So Friday, today, we do have a lot of news coming around. The US, well, we've got some pound news. We have the US non-farm payrolls, and we've spoken about this throughout the whole week already. US non-farm payrolls was 245K. Well, to be released at 9:30 tonight was 245K. Expected 71K. Okay, so I talked about this a little bit yesterday, but just a quick recap. At 71K, it looks like we're expecting bad numbers coming from the US non-farm payrolls. That's a very straightforward analysis. However, you could also view it as at 71K, it looks like it might be an easy number to beat. We might actually see 100 and something. We might actually see 100 and something K, which might signal some strength towards the US dollar. We might signal some strength in terms of employment numbers improving, which would in turn relate to some US dollar strength. Okay, so at 71K, it might look like expecting a bad number coming from non-farm payrolls, but it could also mean that we see an easy number to beat. I don't think it'll be above. I don't think it will be above 245K. I think it might be between 70 to 245. So I think it might be quite a good number in my view. Okay, which doesn't mean that I'll jump into a trade before the news. I'll still wait for that number to be released before I get into a trade. Something else to pay attention to is also the average hourly earnings was 0.3%, expected to be at about 0.2%. So looking at some inflationary numbers, some rate hourly earnings inflationary numbers coming around, some improvements in terms of average hourly earnings, okay? Which if we do see a 0.2 or even a 0.3, we again might see some US dollar strength. Unemployment rate at this level going from 6.7 to 6.8 looks like it's going to stay around that range. I don't think it's going to change too much, probably not a 6.9, probably going to come out at about 6.8. But what you want to pay attention to is today we will be talking about the US CAD. And also tonight, at the same time with the non-farm payrolls, we will also be having the Canadian employment numbers. At this point, you can see that Canadian employment change is looking to go from 62K to minus 27K, 27.5K. Employment change looking at going through a very bad turn. Unemployment rate for the Canadian again also looking to go from 8.5 to 8.6%. Again, looking at some weakness coming from the Canadian side in terms of the employment change numbers and the unemployment rate. If we do see the numbers come around as planned or as expected, what this could mean is that looking at the charts, the US CAD, it is sitting at a very, well, it is sitting at a strong, relatively strong, I would say, very or relatively strong support level. Hang on, move that away. At 1.2656. Okay, sitting at this support level here. At this point now, the price action, the movements, the indicators, all everything translates or tells me that at this point it looks like it should be coming down again. It looks like it should be coming down to test this 1.2656 level. However, if we do look at it with the news coming out at 9:30 tonight, I do think that if it comes out with that weaker Canadian dollar or with the weaker employment change in Canada, with some improvements in the US employment numbers, I do think that we might actually see some bounce off from this support level of 1.2656. So be a little bit more patient. It might actually break lower. Looks like it's going to do the same thing. Try to break lower from 1.2656 and then bounce back up, given the news that we're probably going to see tonight. Okay, so look to, if you do see it bounce back up above this support level, you could be looking to buy anywhere. I would be a bit safer and say 1.2670. Stop loss 30, 40 pips. You could be looking at a good 110 to 120 pip profit upwards, given the news that if it does come out as we expected. So again, just a quick recap: 1.2670. Let it come down, bounce off the support level. 1.2670. You have a 40 pip stop loss for 120 pip take profit. You could be looking at a risk reward of 1:3. So I'll be quite happy with that setup given the news coming out: weak Canadian, stronger US dollar. But if we have the flip side, where we're going to see maybe a stronger Canadian or just a weaker US dollar, then we might actually see it drop lower off this 1.2656 support level. But at this point, if it does drop below 1.2656, I'll be very, very careful. I might not even be looking to sell it down. Why I say that is because if you look at it, the last time it went below 1.2656, we are now on a weekly chart. The last time we got there was back in December 2017. It broke below 1.2656, hit 1.2416 or 1.2410 level before climbing back up quickly. At this point, I would say possibly if it does break below, I'll be very cautious. Multi-year low, I would probably wait for it, let it bounce back up before looking to buy it back up again. So it might be tempting to think that you could sell it down and hit down that 200 pip downward move, but be very cautious. With multi-year lows, we're going to see higher volatility. We're going to see a lot of big spikes up and down as people take profit on positions or get closed out on their losses. So in my view, preference will be for it to trade higher, to bounce off this support level and trade higher off the 1.2656 support level. Okay, so with that said, coming back to the news, we are in Friday, so we'll look at what could be coming up next week. All right, so go up. So this is how you plan for the week. You could be looking to next week, what's going to happen. A lot of news coming out next week. On Monday, we have some Aussie numbers. We talk about Aussie dollars and Kiwi on Monday. So we have some Aussie retail sales number. On Tuesday mornings, not too early in the morning, we have we have some US numbers coming around. We have a bit of yen economic numbers. On Wednesdays, we have commodity prices for New Zealand. We have a lot of US CPI numbers. CPI numbers coming out on Wednesday night. So, Traders Club members, we are trading live on Wednesday night. So we are going to be probably taking advantage of this CPI numbers. Make sure you turn up for that live trading session. Get your live account ready. Turn up for the live trading session. We'll trade that together. And then on Thursday, we're going to see nothing too exciting, actually. Nothing too exciting on Thursday. And then on Friday, no, I wouldn't bother about that one. Pound numbers, so pound GDP numbers coming out on Friday. A lot of pound numbers coming out on Friday. And then also the US retail sales number, PPI numbers, and retail sales number coming out on Friday night. Okay, so you see that next week is going to be there's not a lot of news, not a lot of big news coming out, but it's going to probably result in a bit more of a trending market. We might actually see the market start stabilizing into the new year. We could actually see a bit more trading opportunities with how the market has been going, reacting off a lot of the support levels, off a lot of the high resistance levels. With this news coming around, we could see some trends reverse and resulting in that trading opportunities. So I want to take this chance right now also to share with you, not the Traders Club, I'll tell you about the 4-day course. We are right now, today is the 200th consecutive currency analysis day that we've done like this, absolutely free. And at the 100th session, we launched the 4-day FX Kickstarter. Last year, towards the end of the year in December, we launched the second FX Kickstarter, 4-day Kickstarter. Right now, we are going to be launching not 4 days anymore. We'll be jamming it all in 2 days on the 26th and the 26th and 27th of Jan. 26th and 27th of Jan, we'll be doing the 2-day FX Kickstarter. Right? Is it 26th and 27th? Yeah. Okay. 26th and 27th of Jan, we'll be doing the FX Kickstarter, 2-day FX Kickstarter. So make sure you join. If you haven't already, make sure you join into this group. It is free to join, private group. Make sure you join. We are at 779 members right now. I'm hoping to get to 1,000. So join in, get your friends and family to join in as well. And we'll be running that session live on Facebook to guide you through your whole trading journey. With that said, I will pass it back to Jinwei.
Okay, thank you, Jin, for the analysis today. Yeah, so I just put up some link in the chat. So do join us in YouTube for our daily recording. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Telegram channel for the free signals. Traders Club link if you want to join our Traders Club. It's just $199 a year. And then our 4-day FX Kickstarter group. And stay tuned for the announcement on the next 4-day course. Yeah, so thank you for joining us today. That's the end of the session. See you guys on Monday for the Aussie and Kiwi analysis. Thank you and goodbye.